All right, everybody. Andrew Maxwell from the Southern Outdoorsman, and we're back at the Lone Wolf Custom Gear booth looking at a brand new saddle platform just released at the ATA show. And I'm here with Brad from Lone Wolf Custom Gear, and we're going to go over this platform. So why don't you give us a quick rundown of it, and then I'll ask you some questions.
Okay, this is the Kuhnert'S Ambush. And I just want to go over a few features of what this stand has. First of all, it has basically a burst button type where you just have the strap, hook through there, go around the tree, and just cinch that thing. Another feature for this is for like leveling. This right here, by turning this, will allow you to adapt to the angle of the tree as far as the position of where you'd want your feet. Another feature that we've added that's a little different than what the original Assassin had was this feature here. If a person wants to double strap it, feel a little safer on smaller trees, you can just put another strap around these and double strap it to the tree. A feature also that we have on this is our stick design. That's different than before. These holes right here will accept right here where these rungs go through, and it's all attached. Now your next stick goes right on top of this, so you can stack them as many as you want. We designed it pretty much so 4 of them are going to stay flush with the top. Now, also, what this is for, what I use this for, is when you're standing all day, it's just a spot where, I'll take this stick off here. It's a spot where you can put your feet, up and rest. And the other thing that I like about it is when you're in there, if you're going to take a shot, to allow you to pivot any direction.
That's what I was going to ask about, was this little cleat right here. I've heard it's for setting the platform down, but I've also heard that it's for shooting position. So
yeah, it's this mainly for a shooting position. This is the prototype. This isn't going to be the color. We're still finishing it. We're looking at having this step maybe be a little more flush and then come out. But basically, this is just the step that I use to go on. Now the harness that I use with this is I just have this harness around me when I'm walking in. Once I get to the stand and up the tree, basically just take this, thread it through this buckle. We're looking at getting rid of this buckle and coming up with a little different system, but put this around the tree and just cinch it tight. And what this allows all your movement inside this ring. Sometimes with the bridge and the other harnesses, saddles, it was kind of in the way for shooting or filming. So with this design, it's pretty much level. As you lean back, all your movements in this ring. And like on this step, if you had to turn, this allows you to just turn all the way around. So it's a very simple harness, saddle type design, but it works great. I mean, it's something that I've been hunting out of for many years. I've been doing this saddle hunting stuff for probably, it wasn't called saddle hunting back then, but it was in the 80s. And platforms, I was messing around welding different platforms together, late 80s, early 90s, and eventually come up with this casting, for lighter weight. Yeah. As far as in the platform. In the platform size, I like it gives you a little more room just to be able to give your feet a little more relief. Mm-hmm.
So another thing I was going to ask you about was the size of the platform, because it's very wide, extremely spacious, a lot of room for your feet. So what are the dimensions of it, and how do we use these little knobs on the outside?
Yeah, it's 18 by 14 basically. This is just a little traction to the side. Mm-hmm.
So it'll accept side pressure.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, and this is a new tooth design compared to what we had before. Mm-hmm. This design really grips. It grips better than the original stand. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's awesome. So the size, as far as I've hunted out of smaller ones when I first was designing them, but in the end, it was just that maybe a little extra weight for that extra size made a big difference. Sometimes early season when I'm hunting, I had a smaller boot on.
Yeah.
And late season came a bigger boot. It just was nice to have that extra room for that boot, and bigger guys too that were using it. Except just like I say, just a little larger boot. So it's just a platform size that's really seemed to work. There's a happy medium where you want to go, and it's just something that I came up with or found over the years. This was the size that worked best. So for most people, some people I'm sure are going to want smaller, but all in all, I think this is a great stand for the saddle hunter.
Absolutely. So last question is, how much is it going to come up weighing when we get like the final product in?
Yeah, we're right around 5 pounds.
Okay.
What we're looking at.
All right.
And cost looks like it would be around $279.
Okay. Any word on release date?
This spring.
Okay.
We're hoping sometime this spring. So.
Awesome. Well, Brad, I really appreciate it, man, and wish you the best of luck.
Okay. Thank you.